blessed risings, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show, and today we will be discussing the so called mass shooting. I don't even want to call it that. They're calling it that. I'm going to say several active shooters in the popular Philadelphia area left 3 people dead and 11 others wounded. You know why? Because crime happens every day. It happens every day. What makes a mass shooting? When is it a mass shooting? When is it not a mass shooting? Who gets to make these rules up? And have you noticed when the color of the skin happens to be melanated, it goes a little bit different. We will be discussing that more when we come back on these. I'm saying these. I am saying these messages. I'm going to give you a couple messages. So usually it's a one message, but these, because I want to try something a little bit different, fam. I want to give them just a little bit of the ending commercial. So these messages, real quick, y'all, bear with us. I want to try something just a little different. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of this, then I'm gonna hit you with the intro. So bear with us. We're doing something a little different because I don't think y'all be sticking around for the commercials, and I need y'all to hear what she has to say about signing this petition. That's how important this is. Bear with me, y'all.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be
Music TV.
That was
Well,
Dan
from the
Boyd.
illustrious,
You said what?
but the illustrious Kendra Blackwood.
Yes, come on now. So now I ain't even gonna do no intro. You guys didn't even get the intro for the show. That's important. How important that message was, because I know y'all ran over here for that Negro trauma porn, and here I am to give it to you, you dirt bags. Here it goes. Oh, let's handle this business first. See this, YouTube? Do you see
Fair
it?
use.
So you seen it and you heard it. There you go. And here goes this old hot trash.
On the South Street mass shooting, Jasmine Payute has new information about some of the victims. Well, let's begin with CBS 3's Alicia Roberts, who has a look at what happened and the tough questions city leaders are facing tonight. Alicia, good evening.
Joe, good evening to you. We have learned that Philadelphia police were responding to a shooting just 2 blocks away from where this mass incident happened less than 30 minutes before, and that started this entire chain of events. 24 hours after mass shooting that left 3 people dead and at least 11 others injured, Philadelphia police set up barricades blocking anyone on foot or by car from traveling along South Street from Front to 6th Streets.
What happened last night was an atrocity.
The gunfire began after a fight broke out near 3rd Street around 11:30 Saturday night.
We believe that one of the 3 decedents was a male involved in a physical altercation with another male that was potentially the genesis of the shooting. These individuals eventually began firing at one another, with both being struck, one fatally.
Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw says an officer nearby returned fire.
We believe at this point that he struck one of the shooters.
Sunday afternoon, detectives were still searching for 3 shooters as questions about if this could have been prevented remain.
The crowd itself started to get a little bit more dense at around 8 o'clock.
Video shows a large pool of people gathered on South Street moments before the gunfire, the crowd running for cover once the shots began.
We did have double the presence, and 2nd and South was probably the heaviest.
We pressed officials if anything was done to try to disperse that crowd.
Well, we do keep the crowds moving, but at the same time, we have to be cognizant of people's rights to come down there and to walk around, so it's a balancing act.
Oh,
so if we're going to continue to allow that lawlessness to continue and saying, that's their right to do that, and they're really not bothering anybody, then we're going to continue to have these incidents.
Now, sources are also telling us that some of the officers
Did you hear what he said?
South Street area were.
He talking about if you keep letting these Negroes get freedom to do what they want to do, we gonna still have these incidents. They shouldn't be able to allow to do nothing.
Right.
Basically. That's what he said. That's what I heard.
Here, let's give him one more
lawlessness to continue and saying
the crowd's moving, but at the same time,
and that's a Democrat for y'all.
Be cognizant of rights to come down there and to walk around, so it's a balancing.
So if we're going to continue to allow that lawlessness to continue and saying, that's their right to do that, and they're really not bothering anybody, then we're going to continue to have these incidents.
Now, lawlessness. Are also telling us
how's it lawlessness? He just said they're not bothering nobody.
Lawlessness, but not bothering nobody. So just existing, people. Listen to what he's saying. Just your skin is the problem. That's what he said. Just existing in your black skin in the place to be, it's a problem.
That's what he said now. I actually have the video of. Wow, did I just get muted?
No, you still there.
I actually have the video of the altercations.
Go ahead and put him on up.
They say
okay.
It started the whole team. This what started it.
KIPP exclusives.
Here's where it
exclusive right here.
12 people are injured after this chaos on South Street. 11 of them were shot. A 12th was wounded by broken glass. 3 others are dead tonight. One of those is a man police say fired shots and the search continues for other shooters. It's where it all unfolded near the Queen Village neighborhood in Philadelphia. Some of the first shots rang out near 3rd and South. Tonight, we have video provided to us from Philadelphia police. It shows what investigators believe may just have been the start of all of this. A warning, some may find what you're about to watch disturbing. We will first show the video in its entirety.
Where's your audio?
And now we are going to break it down for you. Police say the man on the left in that white T-shirt pulls out what appears to be a handgun from his waistband. He and another guy approach a third person. Multiple shots are then fired. The video blurs as people make a run for it. The man in that white T-shirt now among the dead. Police have labeled him a shooter, and they asked us to share this video because there's a man
labeled him a shooter
for this suspect highlighted here. He's seen looks to be a hat or a hoodie. Police believe he shot an unidentified.
Yeah, they saw some bullshit. Labeled him a shooter. He's a shooter.
Or he had on a hoodie.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, bro.
That's what it sounds like to me too, brother. I don't even want to.
But the question is, how do they designate and determine these things? It seems like the determination is always off. Like it's not what it's really supposed to be every time. How do you just so he is and the other people ain't? Like, thank you.
A bustling.
Like, what's the shooter criteria? And then we talk about mass shootings, and then we talking about. I just learned the other day that there's a difference between a mass shooting and a mass killing.
Whoa.
You see? Yeah. See, there's a difference between a mass shooting and a mass killing. You see? Did you know that?
What's the difference?
So a mass shooting is when multiple people get shot,
but not die.
Yeah. But quote unquote randomly. A mass killing is when there's, a motivation behind it to go mow down a group of people or specific people deliberately.
Oh, like anti-black racism.
Yeah, like Buffalo.
Right.
It's a mass killing. And he's a mass shooter. So he's actually both.
It's actually both. So
yeah.
The bottom line is this incident is not a mass shooting.
It's not.
Nor
it's not.
A mass killing.
It's not. Now, different people might have got into it, and a couple strays might have hit a couple ways and days. And rest in peace to all the people who got hit, unfortunately.
Definitely.
But like Neely Fuller says, though, the Dr. Neely Fuller says that, unless black people is coming together on something constructively, we don't even really need to be together because we program to do just that. And it's proven time and time again, whenever we get together, that self-destructing programming come out. And then people say, well, where does it come from? The music you listening to, goofy? You think listening to killing all day and how different people's gonna get killed somehow don't play out in people's minds when you're intoxicated with the music banging?
It ain't different people getting killed. It's one person getting killed that looks like you.
Right.
You ain't talking about going to kill White EP. You're
That's
not talking about that.
Yeah. So it's programming. Niggas is programmed to hate theyself. Hunt out, seek, disrespect. I'm going 0 to 100. You better not step on my shoes. I'm a head buster, tear the club up. But soon as Officer Sorrentez cap your cousin is we shall overcome. We shall
destroy.
I swear to God, man. Like that's one thing that I say if I want to chastise black people about, Man, don't be gangster to me, homeboy. That don't count. I'm a victim of
Period.
white supremacy.
Period. And you
Don't
just a
don't don't get
tool.
tough with me.
And you a tool at the moment you doing that.
Yeah, don't get tough with me, homie. Let me see you get tough with the real peoples. But you ain't gonna do that though.
But you ain't gonna do that though, P.
But you'll make a bunch of songs about it though.
You will.
And that you don't hear nobody making no real songs.
No, you ain't gonna hear that. You ain't gonna hear
I
that.
mean, there is cut the check reparations by this guy Jay Lava
They don't
that
want
is
to hear about
like
that.
the war cry of like getting this money. But you know,
I mean, there is this petition too. Sign the petition.
yeah,
20
there is,
trillion. It's just 20 trillion.
yeah, you know, just what we owed, you know,
Hold on. Just the down payment, sir.
right?
It's
Yeah,
initial down payment, sir.
initial, yeah, that's right. It's in the words. It's in the words. It's
It definitely is, sir.
yeah, it is crafted. It's definitely crafted to say
Indeed.
exactly what it is. But man, that's what's up, man. Listen, yeah, they're gonna try to highlight this and definitely try to get off of Buffalo. They definitely trying to get off
Anything
of.
to get off of that.
Oh, it's all the. I bet you start hearing black on black crime.
Carl Medina.
I bet you it's coming. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear somebody say black on black crime
Hey,
when ain't
from this
nobody been
story
talking.
right here.
Huh?
From this story right here.
It's in there.
No. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't
I'm
think
about
so.
to
Let
be
me go out
like,
there
I
and read
throw
it,
the
but
whole
I'm
article
skipping
away.
it right now because I don't want to. Because I'm not gonna read it. They just
Oh,
told
I'm
you.
about to say, fam, throw the whole article away. If they're talking, man, I bet nobody better not say nothing about no black on black crime with all of these Asian on Asian and Mexicano on me. I'm talking about everybody been whacking, killing, sawing off heads, all type of crap. I don't want to hear none of that.
None of that.
Oh,
Straight up.
finally y'all got, and it's like finally, I ain't even down on us like that though. For real, it ain't even really been no drama like that.
I'm telling you.
I mean, something happen here and there. I mean, that don't represent the whole group. Shit happens, B.
Crime happens every day, P. You think you're gonna have a civilization with no crime, P? What you talking
Yeah.
about? Fairyland?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. So I ain't even really trying to hear that. So yeah. Moving right along. We ain't gonna hold you.
We ain't. We ain't.
Right.
Rest in peace, though. I do want to mention
Oh, yeah, yeah,
rest
no.
in peace, Gregory Jackson, 34, Alexis Quinn, 27, and some unnamed 22-year-old who hasn't been named yet. Rest in peace. I'm sure you're a brother.
Yeah, now on the serious note though, yeah, it's never a good thing to see, some of our young people mowed down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's our future, son. What's real is what's real. That's our future, son. So
They already got 20 bands for the other brother.
what, for like his GoFundMe or something?
Oh no, to catch him because he got in the jean jacket. Oh, my man said in the hoodie.
Well, so what, they put bread on his head already?
Yeah, 20 bands.
Oh wow.
Hold on. And the police are offering that.
Wow.
Hold
Do
on,
they offer money?
hold on, hold
I'm
on.
just curious.
The FBI is already involved, sir.
Wow. Damn, they just snapped right to duty and service, boy. When it's some brown skin to hunt, huh? That
I
just get,
promise you.
boy, they whole little erectile dysfunction go away and everything. That's the only thing that make them boys stand up at attention, huh? Some Negro meat.
That's it. He
Boy,
said
you say Negro and
another
they
horrendous, brazen, and despicable acts of gun violence. Dude, you ain't talked that
Ah, why'd you
dang,
just say that?
despicable.
Why'd you just say that after it?
Because I mean, he sounded like it's just treacherous, horrendous, brazen, despicable.
I know, man. Yeah, of
God,
course, look, of
dog.
course they're gonna play it up to the fullest because they finally got one, fam. It been all type of, Mexicans is white people too, so they done had back-to-back El Dorados.
Right.
They done had back-to-back El Dorados, and they're like, "Come on, give me something for the feed. Give me something for the cycle." Oh, you see them? You see them? They're acting up. You see them?
Well,
The Negroes, you see
hold
them?
on. They weren't doing nothing wrong. They were just
He just-
exercising their right. Well, if you're just gonna let them have their rights, then it's on you. What?
Yeah, look. If you gonna let them have your rights, it's on you.
What?
Yeah, he did say that though. I had to point that out.
If you're gonna let them walk around free and just be roaming and not do nothing to no one, and you say you can't stop it, well, that's on you.
What are you gonna do when the Negroes overtake you?
You jive turkey.
Straight up though.
Get out of here, man. You sound fugazi.
Fopalypse.
I promise.
Anyway, 4 words that we usually leave y'all with, man. Love, peace, blessings, and the Maloha. You dig what I'm saying?
Hold on, though. We still got commercials for you, though. You thought you
Oh,
was gonna
definitely
leave
got
out of
those.
that,
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
You don't get to leave that, but we love y'all though. Still, grab some girl.
Grab some girl.
Be careful for her love, she like.
Hey Riri. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the cocaine. I know that might sound a little confusing.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be pulling on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can get it on.